Tell us 3 good things about Rwanda. Just 3 so that we remember them. And,
good leadership.
1.
Good leadership.
Or 2.
Good leadership.
You are very repetitious. Okay, so it's quite obvious that you feel that it trickles down and the key is good leadership.
This is it.
Okay, then let me ask you the opposite question.
Yes.
What are the 3 major problems of Rwanda today?
Well, of course, to overcome these tragedies smoothly, it's a process. We are in a kind of healing process. And, well, this is the major one. I think that also to some of our compatriots who just keep running outside there with those mindsets, it's as if they were injected with these kinds of ethnic ideology to just overcome that and to think about, I mean, the future, their own children, what they want really to do. They want really to be part of this success story we are living now in Rwanda or not. This is it. And well, the third one, problem. Well, we are a landlocked country, but you can't do anything about that. We are trying to open our country through the modern technology. We are having fiber optic. So, you know, every other minute I'm complaining when I'm in New York that I'm not getting my internet working well. So compared when I'm in Rwanda, the speed is over 97%. So, like.
What is the degree of cell phone use in Rwanda?
The degree.
Actually,
I mean,
do a lot of people?
Yes, it is increasing tremendously. I think that you will see. I don't have the figures right now, but it's really tremendously increasing.
Yeah, but that is terrible because then your president can telephone you all the time, 24 hours a day.
That's why I'm there. I'm his ambassador, and I'm enjoying that, serving a great man and get him on the other line. So I'm the happiest.
But then you, as an ambassador, you can't sleep. Not if your president is going to be a great leader and call you all the time.
You know, the Italians used to say, there's an anecdote, they used to say, we'll get time to sleep when our time will come and we'll be at the end of our life. We have a lot of time to sleep.
I see.
So I'm happy.
I hand you over to the provost.
That's a deeply profound point on which to conclude the interrogation portion of our evening. Comfort yourself, Your Excellency, that the questions from the audience will not be, by and large, as severe as those of Ambassador Kamal. Do we have the microphones? That's an excellent question. We appear not to have the microphones. Then what I'll ask you to do is to raise your hand to ask a question, speak in your loudest voice, and then I'll ask if Ambassador Kamal would repeat the question. So, yes, please. And identify yourself. Stand up and tell us who you are.
My name is Barbara, and my question is, 1994 is when you single-handedly had, and what is the level of awareness among young generation about this event, and how do you present it as far as you have a 98% of children educated, going to school? So how this event is presented for these kids who were lived in 1994? What is their idea of what has happened in the past?
If you have a lot of children, and I would presume that you do because they're all being educated in schools, most of these children were not born or were very young in 1994. Sure. So what is the memory of the children in Rwanda, and how is that memory being generated so that they do not forget?
Of course, it's part of their curricula. We try to talk about it. It shouldn't be a taboo. Yes, we have to keep it awake so that, as I was saying, we shouldn't forget, but we have to forgive. Yes, so we have museum, we have memorials, we have all kinds of materials where we teach them to our history, and where today we want to go. That what we are trying to do for them, having a better, working for a common good for all of our people, giving them access to education. I think that if people are somehow well educated, there is a way to overcome all those hurdles we have, hatreds and so on and so forth. And yes, again, through the technology you are connecting with the rest of the world and seeing that why should I kill him or her? She might be my potential client tomorrow if I'm a businessman or whatever. So, or she or he might also help me or teach me or whatever. So I think that and also those bad politics, we show them, we're trying to show them the right way to follow. At home, in their communities, at school, and so, yes.
Who would like to ask the next question? Please show your hands. Yes, in the way back on the aisle.
My name is Rochelle Burns, and I have a question for the ambassador. What happened in 1994 was very traumatic. Are there systems that are presently in place to prevent that from happening?
Sure.
The question is whether there are systems in place to prevent a recurrence of the type of events which took place in 1994.
Yes. No, we are working, of course, on that. Once you build a system, it's a process. It's not an event. You can't come right now and say, yes, this is the magical recipe I have that things will never, ever happen. So what you do, you work on a system, building strong institutions, strong justice system, so that to eradicate the impunity. And I think that what you're seeing through all kinds of, judgments we are doing there. We have this Gacaca system, for example. The Gacaca system, it's a kind of traditional jurisdiction we put together to try to encourage people to talk each other, to see how they can overcome that, and also but not to punish as such, but it's a kind of, you are teaching, it has a pedagogic, a kind of learn process, not to go back in such a kind of situation. You will come and apologize what you did. You might be punished, but the punishment won't be kind of a physical one or whatever. All ready to come and say, I'm so sorry for what I have done. I think it's hurts you, to recognize what you did, which is very good, but somehow you live with that all your life. And the people will be there seeing that, say, oh, meaning what they did was wrong, was not correct, And we are educating also our people continually. We keep them awake, educating, telling them about the history, what's happening, sustaining all kinds of systems, In our country,